Hello. Happy Thursday. Is it a Martha stream without homosexual tension? No. No, it is not. Hello. Welcome. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. YouTube, I can see you. But I'm still having issues with my multi-chat overlay, so only Twitch is displayed, but I can see you this time. I can see you. Hi. Hello, Caitlin. Good evening. Enjoy your lurk. I hope you have a lovely Thursday evening. Thank you for saying hello and stopping by. And hello, Pillow. I hope you've had a lovely day today. It's been busy. It's been a busy day today. Hello, Henry. Thank you for lurking. Thank you, thank you. It's always nice to have a mod. It's always nice because I know Dally's always busy on Thursdays, so it's good to have you around. I mean, it's always good to have you around, but especially when my other mod is, MIA is not the right word. What's the right word I'm looking for? Otherwise occupied, I guess. So today we are finishing with our gay vampires. We are at the last section, and I swear to God, if this does not end happy, while I adjust the volume, if this does not end well, I am going after Rosario personally. My ass is going up to New York. I will go after his ass. Cause I just want everybody to have a happy ending. That's all I want. That's all I want. Nah, man, you're totally fine. Don't show me the things I can't buy right now. Shh. Don't do it. I opened up Steam and I was like, no. I had to purchase Maid Cafe things and not game things, but it's alright. We'll get through it. The drink today was a brown sugar boba tea that I got from the freezer section. They're like little packs that you heat up and add milk to. But it's already gone. It's done. Because honestly, it's quite delicious. And while I was fucking around with OBS, I was just slurping it down. So I have water. I have been an absolute beverage goblin today, though. It has been... While I sip water. It has been a beverage goblin day. It's been that kind of day. Because I've been busy and I needed to like stay awake and alert and all that shit. So, what did I have today? I started off today with some water because I had to get my blood drawn. And you got to be hydrated to get your blood drawn. So I started off with a bottle of water. And then I had a coffee. And then I had half of a mango lemonade. Because there was a grocery store. Next to my blood doctor's office. So I got a sandwich and a little mango lemonade. And then did some cat sitting. And after I took care of the cats, I went and mixed the other half of the mango lemonade with some agua de Jamaica that I cold brewed overnight. And that was a pretty good mix. And then more water. And then... then the brown sugar boba tea, and now more water. So like every beverage that I have, I also try to drink some water. Like every other beverage should be water, so I can be hydrated and it's not just a bunch of sugar and caffeine. I do my best, but I love a beverage. I really do. You also had blood drawn today. Look at us, chronic illness baddies. Oh, I hate it. Oh, were they speaking to you in French? Yeah, no, honestly, for me, I don't even get an arm preference because there's only like one vein that works unless they pull out the sonogram machine. So I'm like, I just have to do it in my dominant side because like that's the only one they can find. So I'm like, here, get the butterfly needle and do... No, this is the only vein that anyone is able to find. Just do it there, get the butterfly needle, let's get it over with. But since this is the blood doctor, I've been seeing these people for years, so they know. They know. Although I miss Miss Rhonda and her team. The phlebotomist team changed earlier this year. And now I know them, but I'm just like, damn it. I hate when the phlebotomist team changes. Because then you gotta explain everything to them all over again. All over again. Been extra thirsty because of dance practice. That too. I feel that. Yeah, I am also trying to, like, get used to more movement and build up stamina. But it's hard. It's real hard. Yes, more liquids. More liquids for practice. Yeah, no, that seems silly. Yeah, you should be able to speak your first language at the doctor. Especially because, like, both languages, like, aren't both languages like the official languages of the province? But I've never been to Quebec, so shit. I don't know. I don't know it. I don't know, man. But hold on. Where is my game? Where did it go? Oh, only French is the Interesting. Interesting. All right. Anyway. So, hold on, let me adjust the background volume. None of y'all told me how loud the game was last time. You could barely hear me. I mean, I guess it was enough for y'all since nobody said anything. But if I'm too quiet or the game's too loud, let me know. I will adjust my sound as much as I can. But hopefully this time it shouldn't be quite so loud and my mic has been adjusted. So the last time, we didn't play last week, but we played the week before. So the last time we played was when Belladonna decided to, like, yeet herself off of this earthly plane right in front of Dash, which was very rude and trauma-inducing. And then Lupine punched Val in the teeth multiple times because he was like, why are you a vampire and why are you keeping secrets? And Val is like, bitch, I told you I was a vampire, but nobody believed me. You just thought I was a weird, freaky old man. You just thought I was a weirdo who thought I was a vampire, but no, it's actually true. I am a vampire. I'm really sorry that my ex-wife traumatized your best friend further. But I was not a part of that decision. So, Oh, yeah, no, it's a visual novel. It's not a dating sim. Like, there are big gay relationships everywhere, and, like, dating is intense. That's true. Especially when you are a centuries-old, creature. And, you are dealing with, by your standards, tiny baby humans. And everybody is queer of some sort. No, but also his ex-wife crazy. Belladonna, like, she served cunt. She was real cunty and beautiful, but also nuts. Also, just woohoo! So, And there were bad decisions made hundreds of years ago, but craziness. But now Lupine has warmed back up to Val because, oh shit, Val's a vampire and Lupine is going through terminal cancer, and so Lupine's like, wait, if I become a vampire, then I don't die? And Val is like, yes, I could do that for you, but I am not doing it without explicit consent because I don't want to get punched in the teeth again, and also because this is a very serious decision. So that's where we left off. So we don't know. Lupine is considering it. We don't know if he's gonna actually go for it. I really hope he does, because that's my boy. And if I lose my boy, again, I will go after Rosario, game dev, personally. I'm gonna come for you, you bastard, if you kill off my boy. But we shall see, and we will have to see how immortality over dying. Yeah, no, because that also sounds like a very painful death. But, he has to learn a whole new way of living. And after seeing after seeing another vampire just, you know, have those ideations and say goodbye. That's, you know, it's a pretty wild thing, you know. Anyway, let's load this up. Let's load it up. Give me a happy ending. Honestly, that's why I've been putting off Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, is because I'm pretty sure I was looking at a guide for, like, things about the cards, and then I realized one of the choices I made kind of fucked it up, and I don't think I can have a happy ending, and you can't go back because it only autosaves, and I am scared. Am scared. So we're moving on to other shit. If we wanted to argue about natural lifespans, that is not the way you want to go. That's so true. That is so true. Hello? There we go. Okay. No, that was me. That was my mic. I accidentally unplugged myself. I'm sorry. No, what I was saying was I think he's only like 27. And that is not a natural lifespan. So, I agree. I agree with you. Let me adjust the sound here for a second. Music volume. About there. Yeah, about there, I think. Yes. Return. Okay. I was hoping Rosario would show up, because he always likes to see people play his game, but, you know. Life! Sometimes life lifes. Hold on, let me check one more thing. Oh, that is not the window size I wanted. Brother. Also, I was reading earlier, he released an article about, like, nostalgic perfumes and what perfume each character would be. And I was very into it. I was very much all over it. And I want to smell them all. Because I love a good fragrance. Oh, shit. Don't do that. There we go. Still not ready to do another run of... listen, that game's a lot. That is a lot of game. And you want to talk about heavy stuff, that also has heavy stuff. That's also got some shit to deal with, you know what I mean? Right? You gotta let it sit for a minute. You gotta. But, let's go ahead. Where were we? Here. Right, because that was our last stream of Pride Month, was this game. So, let's see what Lupine chooses, and let's see how our relationship is with, you know, not only the whole gang, but especially with Dashel. I'm worried about Dashel. I'm very worried. I hope he's okay. Poor guy. Here we go. Nancy. The bat. Right. Nancy the stuffed bat. We're talking to Nancy. It's time for bed.
If you're new to the game, don't worry about it.
Hello.
Teach you everything you need to know.
I love Kenny!
More in Kenny's Vampire 101.
Vampire 101.
Alright, you need human blood to survive.
Yes.
Well, sorta. If you don't get blood, you're not gonna die. You're just gonna get really angry and break stuff and scream and cry and hurt the people you love and fall into a deep sleep until somebody finds you and gives you blood again.
Oh, okay.
So, make friends with your local resource center. You're gonna get real close.
Real close.
The sun is evil, and it will kill you.
Yeah.
Wear a protection amulet if you don't want to die when you walk outside.
Perfect.
Be careful. Your fight-or-flight response will make you go ugly mode.
Okay, but he's not ugly.
It's just your body trying to protect you by making you a scary, fucked-up motherfucker. But
Fucked up
kind of
motherfucker.
a pain in the ass, so chill out, man. Smoke some weed or something. Want to turn They're gonna be nothing more than a cherry-filled Danish by the time you're done with them.
Oh
Remember,
dear.
it's the thought that counts. Draw out your health insurance card, because if you're injured, you got nothing to worry about.
Nice.
You'll heal almost instantly. But if they get you with something silver, that's gonna heal like a regular human.
Got it.
Or it might not heal at all, and you'll die. So stay away from silver. Unless you're cutting those stupid fucking pointy ears off. Not Val. He's uncut.
God damn it.
What else?
I have a question.
Shoot, kid.
Garlic.
Huh?
So...
I'm Italian, right? He's gotta have garlic.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Oh, wait! Wait, I have to know if that poor bastard can eat garlic. See, that would be the one thing that would turn me off from being a vampire. I would be like, no, I'm not giving up garlic. Absolutely not. Oh, hey! It's been a while since we've seen Tiffany. That's her name, right? Tiffany. Hello, madam. You'd give up garlic? God. I mean, I'd probably learn to live with it, but I would cry. Listen, if it's like an intolerance thing to where like it's just like lactose intolerance people and it like just upsets your tummy, I could deal with that. But I don't know. I'm sorry I had to cancel so abruptly last weekend. And I'm sorry I can't stay long. My friend is very sick, so I'm going to go see him. Or just Tiff. It's okay. I cannot survive without garlic confit. Garlic confit? You fancy. I love focaccia. Honestly, I need to make focaccia. I've made all sorts of bread, but I've never made a focaccia. I should do that. Let's have a garlic bread party. Oh, that sounds so good, though. Thank you. You look a little off today, Val. I know. I look like I've been hit by a truck. Yeah, focaccia's pretty simple. I could teach you a simple yeast roll recipe. We'll make some dinner rolls. Better than any store-bought and super easy. Are you feeling alright? I just haven't been sleeping well, that's all. I can tell. You're awake while it's still light out. Aren't you supposed to be asleep right now? She is, isn't she? Love her. All the characters in this game serve. Not the boobs or titties. Ugh. But no, everybody in this game serves. Hopefully you'll get to see the rest of the characters. Aren't you supposed to be asleep right about now? We live in the city that never sleeps, don't we? As a foreigner when in Rome. So, you just haven't been sleeping? To make a long story short. No, not recently. God almighty. Has Sir take your vitamins, eat your veggies, go to bed at a reasonable time, Valdemar Andressen really fell so far? Say it ain't so. Your head really must not be screwed on right. It's a shame. I could have cured you. But you chose not to partake in the miracle medicine that is my legendary jelly donut. On the weekend of a full moon, no less. Please, forgive me. I really didn't mean to let you down. For real, though, it's okay. It seems like you have a lot going on right now. I do. Do you want to talk about it? Tiff, my dear. Though I appreciate you asking, I would rather die. But if it makes you feel better, just being in your room feels as though I'm worlds away from any of my problems. I know how you feel. How can you be sad in a room that's so pink? My philosophy! You know, my mom found some old pictures of me recently from high school where my dark circles were almost as big as yours. I was like, damn, was I really up studying that late? Until I remembered the real reason why I looked so tired. What was it? When I was a teenager, I was pretty bummed that I couldn't be a vampire, and my mom wouldn't let me be goth, so I thought, well, I can still make people think I'm a vampire in other ways. So I got it in my head that I was gonna become nocturnal. She doesn't know she's speaking with an actual vampire. But didn't you have to go to school? How did you expect to get any sleep during the day? Oh, yeah, that was a huge problem with it. I started doing it during the summer, not realizing that school was gonna come along and mess things up. I tried to keep it up, but I got detention for sleeping in class, and my mom took my games away, so I stopped. You wanted to be a vampire that bad? I wanted to be a vampire so bad, Val. It's insane. Would you still want to be a vampire? Well, yeah, duh. Duh? Yeah, it's a no-brainer. You get to live forever, you never get sick, you never look old, and you look hot and sexy all the time. Who wouldn't want to be a vampire? Interesting. Tiff. Dear. Yes? You love vampire movies. And books, and games, and manga. Of course, of course. Let me ask you something. If any of the things you like, can you name an instance where any of that turned out to be as great as it seemed? No, but I'm built different. I'm not as dramatic as them. If I started to regret becoming a vampire, all I'd have to do is look back at how much I spent on medical bills, and then I'll probably be fine. That's a fucking mood. Listen, if I could do what Kenny said and throw away my insurance card because I could just heal my dad. No more autoimmune disease! No more of my body turning against me. If only. Interesting. Not even living forever scares you? Not really. Because, like, in a billion years, when the world ends and everyone dies, it's gonna be me and a bunch of other vampires. Just chilling. You wouldn't be chillin', you'd be hungry. So hungry, you'd be ripping each other apart. Yeah, but at that point, if I die, I die. And when the sun explodes and the earth is blown into a gazillion pieces, let's be real, I'm probably not gonna make it. It sounds like it'd be a horrible way to die, but it's a small price to pay for being hot and sexy until the end of time. Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? You were looking at me like you were really sad or something. Did I say something wrong? Oh, no. Actually, I was just going to say, you are my favorite type of person. Really? Yes. I wish I could think like you. My head is so crowded that it feels like any more thoughts will make it burst. Have you tried weed? Or like shrooms? Wait, what am I saying? You're a therapist. Can't you get like meds? No. It's going to take a whole lot more than that to fix me. You sure about that? Because for me, at least, a fat enough blunt and some Addy could turn me Catholic with a day job. You're too much, dear. Believe me, if there were any drugs that worked that kind of miracle on me, I'd probably have tried them already. Hi, Velcro. Welcome. Are you on any medication at all? Or are you just waking up and I dabble. I'm not often impressed, but I dabble. My friend uses mushrooms and says they're really good for her anxiety. Have you tried some of those? Yes, I'm familiar with them. I've had some strange hallucinations on them. Good strange or bad strange? Some were pleasant, but most were scary enough that I prefer not to do mushrooms at all anymore. What did you see that was so scary? I saw my mother. Oh. Damn, that's relatable. If I saw my mama while I was tripping, I'd be running for my life. It isn't that my mother was scary. It was that it was what I was seeing that frightened me so much. Suddenly I'd be back in my mother's room, a child again, trying on her earrings and her hats. Everything was so vivid, even the smell of her perfume was there. And Mama would be there, laying in bed. She had fallen out a window when I was very small, and since then she was never quite well. So I always remember spending the most time with her when she was in bed. We would talk for what felt like hours. It was like she was really speaking to me. I was really convinced for a while there. Until finally she said, "Walter, go live your life. You have a coupon for a tub of frozen cream puffs from the store." That's when I knew. It's just me. Missing my mom. Craving cream puffs. Mood. Hi! Hello, Rosario. We've been talking with Miss Tiffany about weed and shrooms and other drugs. And cream puffs, apparently. Now I'm just hungry, damn it. We were talking about garlic earlier, because Kenny never gave a straight answer to whether Lupin could still eat garlic as a vampire. Poor bastard. We talked about garlic, and then Henry brought up garlic confit and focaccia. And now Val is talking cream puffs, so I want carbohydrates. So, did you get the cream puffs? I did. The coupon was 2 for 1, so I got 2 tubs of cream puffs. You have a garlic intolerance? Now you're the poor bastard. See, it's funny. I'm gonna tell you a little something about my Sicilian godmother. She grew up, and her father, who was from Sicily, him and his wife ran, like the whole family ran an Italian restaurant for a while. But then my godmother developed an allergy, like anaphylactic shock allergy to tomatoes and citrus. So she had experienced all of the delicious Italian food, but now she can't really eat a whole lot of it because she can do a garlic sauce, but she can't do any red sauce, any gravy, any sort of citrus shit. So, yeah. Poor guy. Poor guy. Anyways, food. I don't think I've seen the tubs of cream puffs, but I've never tried them. I don't know if they're any good. I just don't know if I trust cream puffs in a plastic tub. Are you serious? Now, did you give him the garlic intolerance because you developed one, or did you give him the garlic intolerance and then you developed it? That's wild. Crazy. I ate a whole tub in one night, and then I gave the other one to a little old lady down the street. If I couldn't share it with my mama, I wanted to at least share it with someone's mama. That's actually really sweet. I hope she liked them. Gosh, a whole tub of cream puffs in one sitting, though. Hi, Gunkrat! Welcome! General. I should find it in my heart to trust the tin cream puffs. Okay. I don't know, maybe next time I see him, I'll give him a shot. That's more than you eat in an entire day. That's what I was gonna say. Though if you ever wanted to get me a whole tub of cream puffs, I can't promise I won't do the same thing. That reminds me. Have you eaten today, dear? Yes. Good. What have you eaten? I had cup ramen and some iced tea with aloe vera. That actually sounds delicious. And it is now what time? Almost 6 p.m. It's dinner time, girl. You were gonna make your vampires completely fine with garlic, but wanted to make the Italian who can't have garlic joke. Okay, alright. Okay. Did you eat the vegetables in the cup ramen?
Yes, sir.
Brother, those little dehydrated flakes, that's barely like 8 grams of fiber. Is the bar really that low? Oh, God. Good. And aloe vera is good for your digestion. She's like, yes, I've been listening. I'm going to leave so you can order something for yourself to eat. Preferably something with protein and more than 3 whole freeze-dried peas in it. Thank you! Do you understand, Miss Tiff?
Yes, sir.
She does. Wonderful. Take care, my dear. And take your vitamins.
Yes, sir.
Got a bad, Valdemar. Ding! An ear for an ear. Okay. Are we listening to people or are we fighting?
Hey.
Hello? Oh. Okay, same brain cell. Hey, Lou! Welcome. What's that? What's in the bottle, Val? Present for you. Keeps it nice and cold. That's blood, right? Of course it's blood. Yes. See? This might be a little weird to think about, but like, I don't know if I would want it warm or cold, because wouldn't cold blood be like unctuous? Wouldn't it be like thick? Like thick water? I don't know. I'm wondering if hot might be, or like warm might be better, so it's not as, ooh, gazpacho. Bitch, how do you know that? Bitch, parentheses, affectionately. How do you know that? I hate gazpacho. Ugh. I'd probably like, yeah, I'd probably. Could you season it? Could you make it into a soup? Cause like, I know, oh God, is it some Asian country? I know that sounds, you know, annoying as hell. I cannot remember what country it was for the life of me, but they have like a blood sausage hangover soup. You know, that has blood in it. I could do that, maybe. Saying this like it's actually possible. Ooh, okay, popsicle. You're on to something. Popsicle. Why is Kenny eating a blood popsicle? Wouldn't it coagulate? Great question. He's eating it because he's sexy. Well, there are multiple blood sausages around the world, because in Korea, There's sundae, which is blood sausage. Then there's Chinese blood sausage. They also, like, coagulate blood into cubes in some part of China, I do believe. Then in Ireland, there's also blood sausage, because, you know, bitches just had to eat what they could. Black pudding is blood sausage in Ireland. And there's others. I don't know, I guess people were just like, this has nutrients, let's eat it. You know? Bitches had to survive somehow. I mean, I guess that's one way to get iron. Is this considered a lot of blood? Not really. I drink about one of these a day. Every day? If there's Danish blood sausage, I would have made it Val's entire personality. I don't know. I haven't looked that up. Every day. You'll get used to it. It's just like drinking water. Yeah, I guess so. It's getting your ounces in, I guess. You look troubled. Yeah. A little bit. Did it already happen, or are we prepping? Oh, and this must be Lupine's apartment. I see all the plants. I know you say I have nothing to worry about, but... No, I understand. I say there's nothing to worry about, but there very much are things to worry about. Did you talk to Kenny? Yeah, I did. I feel like... Why does the tank top have... Listen, it's a design choice. Let him have his little... Or maybe it's a see-through top. Maybe it's a little mesh number, and you could see the scars. Oh, it's the tape. I love the tape. I need to see if I have enough for Maid Cafe. Good reminder. Sonjiguk is a Korean soup with sliced congealed ox blood. Type of haejangguk, which is a category of soup for hangovers. Aha! There we go. I knew somebody did that. Thank you, Gunkrat. Thank you, General. Yeah, that's a mesh top. Mesh top and tape. Got it. According to Wiki. Thank you, Wiki. I think I watched a YouTube video about it. But I think Lupine and Kenny would get along just fine. He's funny. Not exactly the best at inspiring trust either, I know. Did you meet his wife? She wasn't there. Damn it! I love to lose. He said she was at a buffet. Oh, being a slut again. All right. Jesus. I would love to see. Oh no, an actual buffet. Not being a slut, just being a glutton. Okay, I support that. Supporting women's rights and wrongs, or, you know, whatever gender Toulouse is. She's been going around to all-you-can-eat buffets and seeing how many crab legs she can take before they kick her out. So, you mean it was an actual buffet? I thought it was some kind of vampire bloodfest thing. No. They're old. The thrill of the hunt no longer amuses them. If they're drinking blood, it's in the comfort of their own home, in front of the television, as it should be. Me as fuck, I love crab. Oh boy. Henry, we need to have a seafood boil. See, and I bet you know how to make a bomb-ass seafood boil. We just need to talk about cooking more. It always devolves into that. Busy gorging herself and missed Act 3. Honestly, go girl. What was it? Oh God, from that online skit. Do it, lady. That's what I say for everything Toulouse does. Do it, lady. Lord knows they have plenty of it. Yeah, about that. Be real with me, Val. Where does all the blood come from? Where the hell did they get all that blood without doing something illegal? Willing participants. Oh, they get off on it, don't they? Toulouse did not appear voiced in Act 3 because, quite frankly, oh, that was you? Oh, okay. That's so valid. That's totally fine. My cousins usually do crawfish boil. Now, shrimp and sausage, man. I know crawfish is seasonal. Also, that's a lot of work for not a lot of meat. Your voice is now testosterone. Valid. Valid. It's so funny how it's like... Because, you know, estrogen has gradual changes. Like, people who went through estrogen-based puberty and didn't go through a second one with testosterone, their voices change, like, every 15-ish years, but it's very subtle. Me being the voice teacher and the voice nerd. But testosterone, boom, just one big change, boom. You know, and there are some changes down the line, but, like, it's just funny how one hormone just gives you a very gradual change, and the other one's like, nope, we're doing it all right now. And it's interesting because there was a study I read about that's your balls dropping. Ah, yes. Honestly, gumbo sounds good as hell. It's hot, but gumbo always hits. Now, what kind of gumbo? Are you a seafood gumbo or are you a chicken and sausage gumbo person? Let me know. But no, there was a study, only one study that I found about the effects of testosterone on somebody who already went through an estrogen-based puberty, because the size of the larynx is already pretty fixed if you become an adult through that. And, like, the vocal folds or vocal cords lengthen a lot, but the larynx doesn't grow as much with them as somebody who has only gone through testosterone-based puberty. And so, like, I don't know, putting it in layman's terms, that's how a lot of transmasc people have gay voice. Or, you know, that's how some folks who have that type of voice, it's because their larynx didn't grow as much with their I always want to say vocal folds and vocal cords, so I end up saying vocal fords, but they end up lengthening a lot, but in a smaller space. Meanwhile, people with really deep voices, their larynx grows more as the vocal folds lengthen. And that can happen still with some transmasc people, because again, there was only one study done. There's not enough medical information about trans people, honestly. Like, I keep looking for shit. Because, you know, I have trans folks who have gone through HRT in both directions in my voice studio. You know, and I keep wanting to find, like, the anatomical shit to help explain some of the concepts that we're going through. But there's not a lot, and it's a pain in the ass! So sometimes we gotta throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. Anyway, rabbit trail. But time to become a humpback whale. Honestly, you can get some good resonance, though. Definitely. But anyway, me being a fucking voice nerd. But yes, how do we know that these people are willing participants? You could make gumbo with it. We were talking about gumbo and blood. Blood gumbo? I'm just thinking of ways to make it palatable. Although poor Lou won't be able to eat the garlic, but you could probably still make it pretty good. Oh, you do all of it. Seafood and the... Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not... Just a little combo. Where do they even find these people? Good question. There's more of them than you think. Most of the blood they get is from human family and friends of vampires who have died or gone away for whatever reason. Surf and turf paradise, yeah buddy. The rest of it? Internet forums, most likely. Not the freaks on the internet. At least that's where I find them. That's kind of insane. Well, they do get paid. Really? Okay, that I could see attracting somebody. It's like going and donating blood. You're just donating it to vampires instead of, you know, a blood bank. Or, like, sick people. From the Redditors! Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. I know some bitches on Reddit who would definitely, or like just some subreddits in particular. I don't make friends with people on Reddit, I promise. But I know some subreddits that would be into this. Did you really think they got all of that blood for free? Well, what do I know? I thought it worked like a blood drive or something. Huh. I really expected Ken to tell you all of this. I mean, I asked him where the blood came from, but he just said, "Don't worry about it," and gave me a wink. Oh. You made these people sound like they had the answers to the universe. They're in there somewhere, I promise. You can trust that man with your life. However, trusting him to have a single intelligent thought in his brain is a completely different thing. Kenny Himbo! Could we call him a Vimbo, because he's a vampire? Can we do that, Vimbos? New category. Got it. He's like Lucy. Nothing upstairs, but plenty of heart. A little bit, but... Hello, Vinox! Howdy, howdy, friend. Welcome. Ken doesn't seem to have much of a heart either, sometimes. I don't know what he has, to be frank with you. All I know is I can rely on him, and so can you. Oberon! What a name! That's an excellent name! Oberon. May I call you Oberon? That's Shakespeare, isn't it? What Shakespeare play is that from? It's not The Tempest. Because that's Prospero. Or is Oberon also from The Tempest? Where is that from? That's gonna bother me. Midsummer, thank you! Listen, it's been a long day. Oh, God. Thank you. Trying to figure out vampire logistics from a story I'm writing. If a vampire had top surgery, would the boobs grow back? Oh, that's the character you voiced. I love that. I love that for you. We love him. Them. I forget what Oberon's pronouns are, but you did a good job. Oh, Vin. Okay. I will call you Vin then. That's a good question, Henry. I mean, I don't know. Is the regeneration just everything, or is it like a will? If we gonna go by death state, they'd die with the titties hacked. We have opinions. We have thoughts. You may not know him well yet, but he would die for you, or more likely kill for you. Please do not make him do either of those things. That is all I ask. He seems like a fun guy, he's just hard to read. Really? Well, I guess I'm used to him. Getting a read on him is easy for me, but for someone like you, he speaks in two truths and a lie. I made it so my vampires can be wounded with silver and so the surgeons have to use silver. Interesting. And it does go along with most general vampire lore. I like it. I didn't know you were writing vampire stories, Henry. That's cool. But I digress. In any case, I don't want you to worry about getting blood. You're in the biggest city in the world. The resource centers here probably have enough blood to drown at least one elephant per day. That's exactly what Kenny said. Enough blood to drown at least one elephant a day. And then he wouldn't tell me where any of it came from. Of Of course he wouldn't. I'm just afraid that one day, if I can't get enough for some reason, you don't have to skirt around it. You're afraid of hurting someone. Right. All of us are. It's why we keep each other fed. Getting blood nowadays is easy, like buying a flat of water bottles from the store. 100 years ago, that wasn't the case. People like Kenny and Toulouse built places like Claire de Lune with the hope that people like you wouldn't have to go through the hunger they did. Providing for the community as they should. Oh. Vampiric creatures. Okay, interesting. Someone once told me that Toulouse has the energy of a cis woman who could get bottom surgery, and sometimes it's canon in my brain. Sometimes that's who she is in my heart. Listen. Listen, girl dick is valid. No matter how you get it. If that's how you want to be a woman, be my fucking guest. Excellent. We will celebrate all of it. It just takes some getting used to, that's all. It's pretty cool the way they can run something like that. How do they get around the law? Like, do the police know they exist, or do they think, like... Do they think it's just a weird goth shop? You know what I mean? Shout out to the girls with the big ass lips, and shout out to the girls with the big ass dicks. Exactly. She would get bottom surgery and be... She would. Just for the bragging rights. That's so funny. Oh, God. Listen, why do queer people make the decisions they make? Just go nuts. Okay, so they just look like a weird goth shop from the outside. Got it. I mean, we used to have a vampire shop in my city, but then they moved. There is one in New Orleans, though. There's a vampire shop, and there's 2 vampire cafes now. There was just one, but now they've opened another one, and it's slightly different. Same company operating, but the 2 cafes have different, like, food and concepts. I went to the original one a couple of years ago, and it was excellent. I highly recommend it. Because everything is not only fun and spooky, but also delicious. I can respect that. Weird dude, though. Definitely. Definitely. His wife is even worse, if you can imagine it. You love them, shut up. I kinda can't. I can. I've seen her eat her own fingers before. Legitimately, or just shoving them down her throat? What? It's just something she does to scare people. Oh, so she can just chomp? I mean, I guess they would grow back, but weird. Weird to lose. If she wants someone to get away from her immediately, like an annoying customer or a man attempting to woo her, she'll start biting her fingers clean off, and they'll be out of that store in seconds, if you can believe it. If I can believe it. Yes! Oh, I love New Orleans at Christmas time. I've done that a couple of times. That was actually the last trip I went. It was around Christmas time. Yes, go to the Vampire Cafe, Henry. I'll tell you all about it. It's fun. It's so true. I wonder how the prices have changed within the past 6 months or so. You'll have to let me know. Every time I start believing all this stuff is real, I learn some crazy shit like that, and it feels like I'm in a fever dream. I really don't blame you. At this point, I'm just here for the show, man. If I get turned, I get turned. But if you bite me and I wake up, I won't be surprised. I see. I thought by laying it out on the table for you, it would help to demystify it all, but it seems to have had the opposite effect. It's okay. At the end of the day, we're still doing this, so it doesn't really matter if I believe in it or not. Grandma said non-food goods have gone up a bit. Oh, or a lot. Okay. Alright. Oh, you get to see Grandma! Well, that's good. Go see your grandmother. Love on your grandmother lots while she's still around. I miss my grandmother. By the end of the night, I'll know. I just hope I've given you enough time to think over such an important decision. I was not lucky enough to be given the choice myself. Yeah, how was Val turned? Do we get to know? Oh, yeah. If you don't mind me asking. Thank you! Read my mind, smart boy. I woke up in a ditch. Oh! Oh no! Not a ditch. Yeah? It was probably from someone I knew. I've thought of a few suspects, but I never found out who it was. Whoever it was, they were looking out for me. They saved my life. I was very badly beaten. If they hadn't done something about it, I would have been left for dead. They left his body next to me, so I had something to sate myself. I woke up, immediately sunk my teeth into him, and drained him of all his blood, then realized, oh, that's strange. What did you do after that? Did you just go home? Oh, no. I was too afraid to. My mother was dead, my father was insufferable, and my sister, God forbid I got hungry, and she was the only one in my path. I wouldn't have been able to live with myself. If you had the choice, though, would you have chosen it? I don't know. It was a different time. I would not have liked to turn anyone back then. It was not a good experience. But I've lived too many years to remember them all. I can't tally up which ones I regret and which ones I don't. I suppose I could try, but it would be of no use to me. I'm still here, though. That has to count for something. That's fair. Even now, I don't know what to think of turning someone. Besides you, now, Donna Marie is the only other one. Guess I must be pretty special then. Right time, right place, and right person. Now, if Ken wouldn't tell you where the blood comes from, what would he tell you? The basics, I guess. Don't go out in the sun. Here's what you can get at the resource center. Told me that garlic would give me the runs, which isn't very good news. Okay, but it won't kill him. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. What else? We talked about what vampire movies we liked for a little bit. Do you particularly like vampire movies? Not particularly. Well, I love movies, but vampire movies or TV shows, I don't really seek them out. There's just so many, I end up watching them once in a while. Ah, I see. That's good. Because they're about to become a lot less fun. In real life, there's no turning into bats, no poofing into mist, no super strength or super speed, no mind control. I mean, just because it's not real doesn't make it any less fun. Of course. It just gets tiring when I can always tell a human is writing. But my subs like it when I act more like what they see in movies, so I watch it for them. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't grown fond of some of those films, but for most of them nowadays, I wash it down with a chaser so I don't have to think about it too much. I love my boring-ass vampire lore. I was like, fuck it, I'm not drawing that many bats. That's funny. Listen, when it's just you, yourself, and your ass, I understand. You have to make decisions. This talking makes me thirsty. What's your chaser? Trivia game shows. Hell yeah, Jeopardy! I guess you really are just an old man. Same, that is precisely why I watch them. Exactly. Exactly. Sometimes I've had enough being a vampire all day. I just want to be an old man watching game shows on his couch. That makes sense. A bat brush! Ah! So you can just beep, 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 beep. Bat tool. Custom bat tool. You watched Jeopardy once and got an ego thinking you could win it. God, I remember, you know, back when I went to church as a child, the pastor's wife taught us the Old Testament. And she said, I want one of you to go on Jeopardy. And when they quiz you on this, and I want you to kick everybody's ass. I do not go to church anymore, but I remember that lady fondly. Oh, God. Even when I thought you weren't that much older than me, you still always felt like an old man. I don't know that many senior citizens who wear crop tops, though. I do. Perhaps you'll join the club one day. Haha, there's a club? Could you imagine? Yes, the Senior Citizens in Crop Tops Club. Man, that's just them, what are they called? The 4 old gays? The ones in Palm Springs? That's just them, isn't it? You must be at least 65 years old and own at least one shirt that shows your belly button. We meet Tuesdays and Saturdays to discuss top secret business. World domination, I'm sure. I'll put in a good word for you. If it's anything like the good word you put in for me at Claire de Lune, I'm sure it'll be interesting. Alright then. What am I in for, Val? How are we doing this? Nothing too dramatic. You've had your fair share of blood tests, haven't you? Yeah, but none of them have to stick 2 needles in my neck. I don't have to either. That would be a little bit much, wouldn't it? But don't you have to bite me? Oh, I'm still going to bite you. It just doesn't have to be on your neck. It can be anywhere you want. I would suggest your arm, since that's where you would normally have blood drawn from. Oh. Yeah. A full moon tonight. Yes, perfect for our vampire story. Looks like cheese. Mmm, cheese. Yeah, that's good. Thanks. Of course. That's good to hear. It's not gonna be as weird as I thought it was then. I don't really know you like that, you know? I got one on Clip Studio Assets for a painting once and felt like a god. We love tools. It's a bit intimate, no? Biting someone's neck. That's usually what people like about the process. But we're not here for that. All it takes is a bite with intent. There's no need for theatrics. Just pretend I'm your phlebotomist. I can do that. I have a really good phlebotomist. Rhonda, I miss you. Or I guess had. On that note, oh, backflip into bed, buddy. Have a good sleep. Get some good sleep. Sweet vampire dreams. Good night. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I usually went around the same time, so she was always the one working the lab. But I won't be going anymore after today, I guess. Hey! Thank you for following, friend. Plenty of gay shit going on here, so feel free to stop by anytime. Much obliged, friend. It almost makes me a little sad. I'm gonna miss her. Bring her some flowers from your garden if you can stand to part with them. I should. I know! We're so close! We should do something for 500. I don't know what. If y'all have suggestions, let me know. Maybe not another cake. Because we did a cake for 2 years. But we should do something stupid. It's almost fall, though. I'm not gonna have that many flowers left soon. You know, a bouquet of, like, fall leaves would be really pretty. Like, get you some maple leaves and shit. I might try that this year. I mean, shit, I'm in Texas. We don't get that many. But, if I can. God! 500. How many hours is that? Hold on. So that's... Wouldn't that be like over 10 hours? I've done... How long was the longest stream I've done? I've done 8. 9. Oh, 8 and a third. Oh, I could do that. I mean, I would have to prep and make sure I had a whole day cleared. But we could do that. We could fit a lot of dumbass shit in 8 and a third hours. There's always next season. Yeah, but isn't that a little too long to wait? It would be weird to send her flowers out of nowhere like that. Maybe. But would it be any less out of the blue to send them now? That's true. And I know she's the type to appreciate a gesture like that, so I'll just wait for next season. I'll have all the time in the world then, right? It's nice. I wasn't gonna buy new seeds for the spring, because I didn't know if I'd still be up to it, or if I'd be here at all. But now I get to do that. That's really cool. I'm glad. Let's get this over with then, yeah? Let's. Yay, my boy gets to live! Here we go. We have some clocks going. Alright then. My dear, may I have your insurance information? My insurance? Yes, I'm trying to give you a realistic experience. Oh, well, I don't have it on me, but I think you have it in the system already. Well, you're probably correct. Oh. Are you fasting for this blood test? Was I supposed to? No. It doesn't say so on your paperwork. God damn it, Val! God, what a nerd. Oh, he's just talking him through it. Oh, he already started. Okay. You've been drinking a lot of water. I drank a ton of tea today. Good veins. Thank you. You've been poking around at them for a while now. Relax your arm for me. Oh. Sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. Sleepy time? Well, my friend. I look forward to overseeing your eventual induction into the senior citizens in Crop Tops Club. I'm sure you will become a great ally to our cause, which is top secret, as you know. Crop top secret, even. Ah, ha, ha, ha. What? What? Wait a minute! Hang on! What is there? What just happened?
Hey,
Are we good? Hold on. What the fuck? Hopefully that was just accidental blood splatter. Hi, Dashel.
Hey,
Oh, thank God. Oh, God, you scared me.
you good?
Hopefully.
You've been laying out here for a while.
Just moonbathing, maybe?
I mean, I think I'm good.
Did it hurt?
No.
Good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Am I bothering you?
Sit down, Dashel.
I can go back inside if you want.
No. You should stay.
Gay idiots.
You're not scared of me now, right?
No, I just don't know what to expect, I guess.
It's just me.
I know, but
Same guy, I promise. Lay down.
okay.
Lupine's all charming now? What the fuck?
You're right.
Dashel's eyes are so purdy.
It is you. But your ears.
Oh, does that just happen? Here's where I got to make my OCs that I've had since I was 14 get together. As you should. I guess vampires get the pointy ears. Cute ears! Okay, nice.
Your ears.
Don't laugh! To be or not to be. Alright. Encore, encore! Ding dong! My dear Valentine. Oberon! Ah, he just left. May this portal transform you into one most dignified Julius Caesar. Show your devotion through literary prowess, Oberon. I forgot what voice I had decided to give Oberon, but you know, it's fine. Ever the character, my angel.
The skies are painted with unnumbered sparks.
Oh, good. We love a fully voiced scene.
They are all fire, and every one doth shine.
New outfit?
But there's but one in all doth hold his place.
Yes! Yes, bitch!
So in the world, 'tis furnished well with men,
Yeah!
and men are flesh and blood and apprehensive. Yet, in the number, I do know but one. That unsaleable holds on his rank, unshaked of motion, and that I am he. Let me a little show it, even in this, that I was constant Simber should be banished, and constant to remain to keep him so. Oh, Caesar.
Lord.
Hence wilt thou lift up Olympus.
Great, Caesar.
Yes! Slay!
Doth not Brutus bootless kneel?
Speak hands for me.
Oh?
You hesitate. We can't have that, my angel.
What were we gonna do with the knife?
If you don't finish the job, you're going to be in big trouble, won't you? So I'll help you. I'll make it easy on you.
Oh.
When you see me and you see your Valentine, your vampire, I'm sure it makes it harder for you to do this.
What are we doing?
So try to picture every wrinkle that could possibly live on the face of a 265-year-old man, and every strand of blonde hair turned white, brittle and thin, every sin I have committed, kicked like dirt in my pores.
Val!
All the things you love about me. Peel them away, let them fall from my flesh like a snake shedding its skin. Look at me as nothing more than an old man, running from the Reaper.
Val!
Does that make you more comfortable, my angel? You'd better hurry up then. If it's my time to go, I'd rather leave this place an ugly human than a pretty leech.
Val! No!
So before the vision starts to fade, before you start to see your Valentine again, kill me.
No!
My Valentine. Please get up.
Thank you!
Go home.
Buddy!
Go home. Go home. Turn around and go straight home. Do you fucking understand me?
Talk your shit, Oberon. Yes.
Leave.
That's not very nice to do to one of your subs, Val.
Leave. 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 Leave.
Also, poor kitty. My God! We've made it to the end! Oh, damn! We skipped quite a few months.
Doll.
Kenny!
By now you're probably on your way to see the girls, but
Which girls? Which girls and how many?
maybe take a little detour, do some sightseeing. I know. Times Square on a Saturday sounds like hell on earth, but
Ha ha! Look at them! I love them. Henry, if you're still here, that's Kenny's wife to lose.
you know, it's been a while. Believe it or not, a lot can change in a few decades.
Decades?
Maybe take a stroll through there. You might see something interesting. Just a suggestion.
Capital beer.
End of message.
End of message.
Lord in heaven.
What?
Ladies, what are those two lunatics doing on a billboard in Times Square?
Yeah! Yeah, that. Oh, did they start their fashion brand? Oh my god! Oh my god, they're old! They're so cute! yes, the estrogen. Right here. Oh, God. I love them. They're so cute. I love that Saturday is still rocking the kimono, and her pastel braids are adorable. A surprise for you! Correct. It is a surprise. Oh, good. So he didn't just leave them. They kept in touch. Good, 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 good. How did you get them to do that? How much did you have to pay them? It was easy. They were happy to oblige. I've even done a few small kimono shoots with Ken before this. Of course you did. But don't you have professional models to work with? I don't care who my models are. I just want to have fun. I know, it's sad to see them age, because you know that Lou and Val aren't, but God, they're so cute! I'll pick anyone off the street to throw into a photo shoot. Don't tempt her, Val. It can happen to you. It will happen to you if you'll let me. As much as I'm flattered, it will not happen to me. My days of modeling stay in the 80s, where they belong. Damn. You don't want to be my successor? Yeah, Val. You could be the new face of Weekend Lover. I would pay you quite handsomely. Not handsomely enough. Ah, well. We tried. I don't blame you. Nowadays, you couldn't pay me to model a pinky ring. I would, though. And I would pay you handsomely. I know you would. You paid me handsomely for 30-something years. I'm tired. I want to spend my days baking little pies and needle felting little hamsters. I'm tired too. I want to spend my days eating your little pies and petting your little needle-felted hamsters. But alas, I am a fool. The world needs me to make gorgeous clothes. Yes, they do, Saturday. Val, are you living back in New York? No, I'm not. Oh. Your visit was so short notice, I thought you'd come back. Oh, no. I got on a plane because I was bored. Do they know you're here? Toulouse and Kenny. They're my hotel. My condolences. It's okay. I'm not here to see them. They can get off their lazy asses and visit me anytime they want. I'm here to see the two of you and the two of Lou. The Lou's are in China right now. What do you mean the two of Lou? Are they really? They went to go pick tea in the mountains. They'll be back on Monday, though, so you'll still be able to catch them. Saturday, how is Lucy these days? I haven't heard from him in a while. Oh, you know. Same old, same old. Does he still have that face tattoo? Yes, he does. Tattoos are indeed permanent. Ah. I would have thought at some point he would have lasered it off. Well, he may have gotten it when he was young and stupid. But some people stay stupid their whole lives. Poor Lucy. So mean to him. I can't help myself. He's so easy to make fun of. Our connection is so strong that even across continents, he provokes me. Oh, two Lous, Lucy and Lupine. Okay. The boys are picking tea. You're lucky he likes it, or I'd have to kill you. Sleepy, so I'm gonna call it quits. Hopefully I have more. Yeah, man, we got Ace Attorney tomorrow. Thanks for joining, Henry, and I will see you for Ace Attorney night. Sleep well. Sleep well, good night. I spoke to Lou to see when you were free, but I wasn't expecting him to be away. If I knew that, I wouldn't have made my visit so short. You should! Please, we are doing the last case of the original trilogy, so it'll be fucking bonkers. Also, I have found the Takarazuka Ace Attorney musical, and we're gonna have to have a Discord watch party for that, because I need to see Lesbian Edgeworth. I need that for my own sanity. Or insanity, I guess I should say. If you want to stay longer, we can get you a room somewhere nice. Hell, that's a good idea regardless. As much as I love them, it would be inhumane to expect you to stay with those two for more than a night. More than a night? I wouldn't let him stay with them for more than 5 minutes. All of the hate for Kenny and Toulouse, damn. I bet all they do is yap, 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 yap all night long. How are you supposed to get any rest? They do have an interesting sleep schedule. What sleep schedule? It doesn't matter what time you go to Claire. Ken's wide awake with a fresh sack of blood in one hand and a Thai iced tea in the other. That's how I want to live my life. And Toulouse is in the back eating gummy worms. And she never shares them with me. That's the way it's been for almost 100 years now, and that is how it will stay for 100 more. If you stream that musical, The Sumire Police Might Get You, Takarazuka is adamant about not having that. No, I know! Trust me, I know. I am in the Sumire Discord server. I'm not like... This would just be for a few friends in Discord. We are small. I would not be streaming it on Twitch. I know that is... No, this would be a private viewing. Trust me, I know all about it. I was getting into that at the tail end of the LiveJournal days, going into Tumblr. And now we have moved to Discord. Don't they get bored? Of course they get bored, but you know. Boredom isn't the worst thing one can have. It certainly led them to some creative activities. Like the Saw. The Saw? Val, I'm sure you know about the Saw. I do know about the Saw. I've witnessed it myself. Of course you have. It doesn't even faze you, does it? Is anyone gonna tell me what the Saw is? The Saw is... Well, you know, the tattoos that Kenny has on his arm. Yes, I'm familiar. He does them himself, right? Right. But sometimes he will get bored of them, and he will want a clean Oh. Okay. Alright. Shit. The most convenient way to do this is to get rid of the arm and let a new one grow back. So, whenever he wants a new arm... Frenchie, get the saw! And they saw off his arm. Oh, I'm definitely not surprised. I'm sure Toulouse jumps at any chance she has to inflict pain on him. They love each other so much. Is that what love is to you?
Of course it is. Would you saw off Lupino's arm if he asked you to?
Why would he even ask me that?
I don't know. Maybe he's into that. I don't have any personal experience with it, but I imagine it feels pretty good to regrow an entire limb. Like changing your underwear or getting a new toothbrush. But better.
Fucking Saturday! She's kinda cuckoo and I love it.
Val, can you help me out a little bit here? Am I right?
Sure. Sawing off limbs is an activity that I highly recommend for fun and bonding with your lover. As someone who does have personal experience, I can say with 100% certainty that your description is indeed what it feels like to get your arm sawed off and regenerated. Like changing your underwear, or getting a new toothbrush, or taking off wet gloves. Refreshing!
You see? I thought so.
You know, the last time I saw you, I thought, this guy is exactly the same as he was 40 years ago. Exactly the same. And I'm feeling that again right now.
I agree. He hasn't changed a bit.
Neither have you two. Still bickering back and forth about arbitrary hypotheticals for nothing but the thrill of the game.
And you're still just as entertained.
That I am. And that I will be until the end of time.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I really have to take this.
Of course.
Go, go, go.
She's been waiting for a call from an artisan who makes beads. Apparently, they're the only one left in the world who makes a very specific type of bead, so she's very excited about collaborating with them. We're hoping that with all the publicity they'll get from working with Weekend Lover, they'll be able to find a good heir. Isn't that cool? Very cool. She's gotten really close with them. Last year for her birthday, they sent her this beautiful pair of beaded slippers. And for my birthday, they sent me this necklace. I was going to mention it. It's very dainty. Isn't it? It feels so delicate that sometimes I'm afraid I'm going to break it. But I'd rather wear it than keep it in the box, you know? We forgot, you know. Forgot what? About your birthday. About my birthday? But you sent me a gift. You didn't forget. And I certainly didn't forget my own birthday. No. We were supposed to have dinner for your birthday this year. It was 40 years ago, so I'm not surprised we forgot, but... Ah! Yes! I remember now. I told you that we'd have dinner in 40 years, so I could see if you'd aged or not. Oh, thank goodness. I was beginning to think I imagined it. No, I remembered. I just didn't remember when I was supposed to. Neither did I. So then, I will assess you now. I'll be damned, you still look good. You still look good. Me? Ha! I look old. Is old the opposite of good? Amen, brother. No. I mean, I've always looked good. I'm just thinking about how you look the same. I haven't seen you in person since before I let my hair go white, so to you it must be obvious how much I've aged. Your hair may have turned white, but it stays evergreen, it seems. Well, you know. The more I look like a plant, the more attention I get from my husband. Is that to say he's neglecting you? Are you kidding me? The man is like a baby duck following me everywhere. Neglecting me? I wish he would sometimes. Do you really, though? Never. I thought so. The press we get is funny. They all talk about how he's aged so much better than me. It's unfair. You're right. It is unfair. He can't win at a game he isn't playing. What do you mean? I mean, if you asked me which of you has aged better, I'd say he hasn't aged at all, so he's disqualified from the contest. That makes you the winner, and rightfully so. I really think it looks good on you. I don't get to have wrinkles, so I think they're quite sweet. Embrace it. It means you've lived a full life. To me, it's not so much about how I look. It's that more wrinkles means less time. So, I'm not so much a fan. That I can understand. I think about that a lot. I don't blame you. I think about it a lot too. Dying? But you... Or were you talking about me dying? I think about everyone dying. All the time. I'm sure Lou would say something similar if you asked him about it. He has said something similar. No asking required. Or rather, you can see it on his face. I'm sure. That man has not let me miss a single doctor's appointment in my life. He will cook me dinner and serve it to me with a teacup full of overpriced vitamins. He'll do anything to keep me healthy. I mean, he does have a solution. But I guess Dash might not want that. As he should. You know, we're reaching an age where some of our friends are starting to pass. Every time we go to a funeral, he won't let go of my hand. He squeezes it so hard it feels like he's going to break my bones. And even when we're not at a funeral, whenever I have a free hand, he's taking it. Sometimes it's a little inconvenient, but I don't stop him. I'm not going to be here forever. Ha! You said me as if you didn't fucking write him. Listen, I feel that. Although I'm a Scorpio, so it feels like it comes with the territory. I'm sorry. You probably don't want to hear me talk about stuff like that. I thought you knew me better than that, dear. This is exactly the sort of thing I like to hear you talk about. Right.
I'm happy he's like that. It means when I go, I know I'll have him there to hold my hand.
Oh.
But I do have two hands, you know?
Damn it, Val, stay there!
And I don't like to think about him sitting there alone. He might be too proud to let you, but if you can make it, would you take the other one?
Yeah.
It would be my honor.
Oh, good.
Hello, my friend.
Oh, no.
Hey, Val.
My, your hair's gotten long.
Yeah. I'll let anyone cut it but her.
Are you sleeping here tonight?
I don't know. Just let me be alone for a while.
Oh, Lou.
All right. Please call me if you need me.
I will. Val? I'll get it cut, I promise. I promise I'll get it cut, okay?
It's okay.
Promise.
Don't worry. I didn't doubt you would. Is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
All right then. Good night, my friend.
Good night, Val.
Poor Lou. Ah! Yeah! Oh, we had to end it there! Ah, shit. Oh. Who's singing? Hi, Aqua. Oh, but you sound lovely. Irving Berlin. Okay. Oh, this is lovely. Hell yeah, Clip Studio Assets community. And Mama and Dad. Oh, and I love that. All the little family. Mozart and Bach. Oh, to you, my dear. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay! Lovely. Oh, Velcro doesn't like clapping. We did it, Velcro. We finished the game. Oh, I'm doing okay, Aqua. We finished. We did it. Well, that was pretty excellent, I have to say. I love that so much. If y'all missed some of these streams, or if you just want to go through this yourself, please check out Parfum Nostalgique. It is free to download and play, but if you want to support our lovely dev and artist and singer and writer, Rosario, check him out on Blue Sky. I have his website linked, and you can buy some little trinkets. Listen, I am so ready for the merch reckoning. Although by you sending me shit, that gives me free reign to also send you shit. Honestly, looking at the art for this game, do you ever open art commissions, Rosario. Cause I have this evil little plan of writing a retro shoujo anime inspired song, and I think your art would be absolutely fucking perfect for album art. So if you ever let people throw money at you for art, let me know.
Yes! Perfect.
Yay. I love that. What should bring for a con? Well, you know, bring the normal shit you'd bring for a con. What's weird about this one? No, I've been listening to a lot of shit from the 70s. Because I've already done, my first single was 80s inspired, and my second one was like 90s. But now I'm like, you know, instead of, I couldn't decide whether I wanted to like go forward to the 2000s or if I should go back to the 70s. But I feel like I'm feeling more 70s. And I feel like that's where I should go with it. Oh, not the airport. Yuck. God, I hate conventions at airport hotels. If it's the one I'm thinking of, 70s, my beloved. I know. Man, when I was a kid, that was my mother's era, was the 70s. And so, like, I would wear a lot of my mom's old clothes from the 70s when I was, like, a young teenager. I was very much obsessed. Yes, it was the convention I was thinking of. Yep. They honestly haven't released a lot of details about that one. Which is curious, because it's less than a month away. But, you know. But this was so... You could really tell you put your heart and soul into this game. Wow. Yeah. Excellent. Wonderful. Beautiful! I would say no notes, but I'm just very sad. I know Dashel didn't want to live forever, but I just hope Lou will be okay. Oh. Why did you jazz teachers hate that? Like, I feel like disco, like, partially came from jazz, so why you mad? But also, like, we're gay, so of course we like disco. Duh. Ugh. But anyways, I love all of the little things that you make. I saw your little sunbonnet, and I was like, hell yeah. That also was a reminder to get my ass to my sewing machine, because I have costumes to fix up before my next show, next weekend, speaking of conventions. So, this stream was a little short, but I think I am going to end it here tonight because I had quite a long day. Oh my god, did you draft that pattern yourself or did you find the pattern? You're so kind. Thank you, friend. I got the pedal replaced on my sewing machine because it broke, but I have a new pedal, so I need to get back. Man, I suck at pattern drafting. I need to practice more on pattern drafting. But anyway, you give them out like candy. That's so nice. Oh, hi, Rose. You caught us at the end. You caught us at the very end, Rose. But hello, friend. Are you also preparing for a convention? Speaking of schedules, so our last stream of the week is tomorrow at our usual 8 o'clock, and we will be we'll be starting at least, because I know we're not going to finish it, but we're going to start the last case of the original Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright trilogy, and apparently it's cuckoo bananas. So we're going to start that tomorrow night, and then we'll start the cycle all over again on Tuesday with more Yakuza. And then next weekend, if any of y'all are going to be in the Houston, Texas area, I will be with my maid cafe at Delta H Con at the Houston Marriott West Chase. I'll be doing regular maid cafe hours. I am running the Texas Idol Festival, and then we have a special Sailor Moon themed cafe where we'll all be dressing up as the little Sailor Scouts, and we'll be giving y'all your food and beverage and things that way. So, Ta-da. We're going to be doing stuff, and more updates on that will be posted on social media very soon. Speaking of which, I just posted my new hair color on social media. It's very girly pop. That's the most girly pop I've been in months, but I'm having a good time. So if you wanna see my new Sailor Moon, or not Sailor Moon stuff, my new hair color. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Check that out. Yeah, Sailor Moon! We're doing Sailor Moon shit. My favorite chaotic bisexual Usagi. Anyway, who can I throw y'all at? I can throw you at... Also, I still think it's homophobic that Twitch doesn't have a Parfum Nostalgique category. I don't know how you get that done. But get that done, son. Anyway, ooh, look at all these live people. Speaking of Kai Guy Idols, let's raid. Hikari's playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33. So, go say hello to Hikari for me. And I will see you next time. Well, good night. Thank you so much for joining me. And thank you for creating this beautiful game. I had such a wonderful time reading it and interacting with it. And thank you so much. All right, friends. I hope you have a lovely rest of your Thursday evening. And I will see all of you tomorrow for Ace Attorney. Good night. Bye-bye.